did you feel? Because I could tell you how I think you feel. Because I watched it today. Because this whole Kid Slay going on. I'm like, let's go back to the original RBE Big K moment of pulling out that paperwork. It was one of those moments. Like, I don't know if people ever get like that, but I watch TV sometimes. I see something embarrassing happening on TV. It's hard to even look at. I don't even know these motherfuckers. I'm just like, oh my god, like, and that's how you feel in that moment. Like, in that moment of the paperwork and everything. Is any part of you thinking this isn't real? I mean, Big K, so I'm guessing you think this shit was a 100, like, because I see Show Off's reaction, I see you, like, it was
let me go. We was just with Oops a couple weeks ago when we did the Closure 2 event. And I don't know how it came up. The boom shit came up off camera, and I was clowning Oops. I was like, yo, you took off your shirt down to the wife beater. What you was going to do on stage? We was all laughing and joking. Like, we was all just brought up some random shit, random memories. But anyway, shout out to Oops, man. But going back to the whole who knew what or whatever going in, I kind of feel like the only people that probably knew about it was K, obviously, and maybe a couple of the people that he was with, like whoever like was holding the mail package for him or whatever, or the copy package. Nobody knew. I be saying this public. I said this publicly a couple of times towards Jay Black. I know Jay Black continues to have the opinion like, come on, K, you knew when you and Boom was on Champion. And I'll say the story here again for you on your shit. Nah, it wasn't known by the time K was at Champion, and I seen it with my own eyes. The way that I seen it with my own eyes and my own ears is the type of conversations leading into the battle. Of course, I set up that that face off on Champion, flying Big K to rock out with Black and Boom to drive over and all that type of shit. Yeah, like we set that up. You know what I mean? Now the night before our events that are pay-per-view, we always do press conferences / face-offs, right? And that Friday night, we're in the hallway downstairs. This is our first time seeing Boom since he was free. So Show Off's in the hallway, I'm in the hallway, a couple people that's on the cars in the hallway. Everybody showing love. We seeing each other. Yo, Boom, my first time seeing Boom since, visiting him in jail and all to see him as a free man, all that type of shit. So call Big K to come downstairs to do the face-off. Gets off the elevator. He's walking down the hall. Boom is right there. I'm right here. K walks by. K looks at Ahdii Boom. And he looks away. He just keeps walking. Right? Even Boom looked at me like, I looked like, why you do Boom like that?
Like, it's
I was just yucking it up at Champion. And this is battle rap. Like, this isn't a real grudge match. So off camera, there's no everybody shaking hands and being cool. Some of the motherfuckers off cameras rehearsing together and shit, right?
That's what I'm hearing.
Right. So if there's no real grudge or real problems, they don't treat each other like that off camera. I've been doing this shit forever. Yeah. So it surprised me. I was like, what the fuck? Why he just do Boom like that? He must have really got into his battle rap zone, but whatever. So fast forward now on stage, the feelings was all over the place. I think there's probably a point where I might have like not really thought to myself like this is real, or I mean, like, because nothing was really confirmed at the moment. Like, you don't know if this is just a battle or if it's just like not. Then I'm trying to be neutral in that I'm not gonna let nobody hand me the paperwork on stage. I've had battles like Bad News versus Jay Murder, where Bad News tried to shake my hand, and I didn't know if he was setting Murder up for a ball, and I left him hanging on accident. But he was really he wasn't gonna diss me or use me in the battle. And I told him, we laughed about it after the battle, like, damn, like it looked almost on camera like I don't fuck with you. But I've tried to get into these learnings on stage of not being a part of the outcome of these rounds. So I'm not letting people pass me the paperwork. Yeah, I don't let K try to pass it to me. I'm like, nah, I can't do that. Like, that's a violation of Boom damn near. Like, I can't. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to take glances here and there when it's passing me, but it's too small to really read. I'm listening to K's round, and I admit the main thought on my mind during that round, that first round, wasn't the validity of the paperwork. I wasn't thinking about what may have happened in the past or what may happen after. I was more concerned about the moment itself, because I know that those type of allegations could make things get tense. So I'm paying attention to, is Boom gonna react a certain way?
Mm-hmm.
K looks very intense right now. Is he gonna react, do something that's continued with this energy? I'm watching people behind Oops right now. You got Oops, I mean behind Boom over here. You got Oops taking off his shirt. You got Show Off. He's talking at times towards K
Yeah,
folk.
homie.
K folk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Some of the people with K, I don't know that well. One of his boys, like me and him, is wild cool. Some of the other niggas with K, I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in this mode now, like a little bit. And then by the time the battle is over, you know, like even Shata walked up to Boom and said, "Yo, I'm gonna take this back to the hotel room. I'm gonna look at it, see what's up." You know what I'm saying? Like that's what Shata even said. You know what I'm saying? So
Salute to
that's I use
Shaka.
that, but I use
Yo,
that to make
Shotty,
my
you gonna
point.
watch this? Holla at me, man. Holla
Yeah,
at
but
me.
I
Don't
use that
stop
to make
playing,
my
man.
point
Been
that
long
in the
enough.
midst of it, like you're not up there knowing like I'm not knowing the validity, and I'm not really thinking primarily about that. You know what I'm saying?
He's so
So
taking it back with me. That's hilarious.
yeah. So it was a different type of time until all the aftermath happened. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
there's a lot of aftermath that I never said publicly, and I don't want to ever say publicly. So you know, it is what it is, and shout out to everybody.
Okay. Okay. With that being said, to transition into ARP, I don't know if you hear this. Have you heard it? Maybe you hear it every day. But I feel like what you've done with Rare Breed has been absolutely legendary. You came in the game with a lot of people stamped. URL is stamped. King of the Dot is stamped. Not to mention, you start in the league while there's all the trap houses, we go hard. There's a bunch of other leagues that's
Black Ice
doing this thing.
Cartel, Guerrilla
Black Ops
Warfare,
just spit
UW.
that heat. Was it spit that heat era?
Yeah, but you also had Guerrilla Warfare, UW, and Black Ice Cartel. So
Right. You
I'm in the
dub
midst
get put.
of
Yep.
not just the people that focus on development, like Spit That Heat and Spitters and Trap and We Go Hard. They do a little bit more of the development bookings and matchups. Black
Yeah.
Ice Cartel, UW, Guerrilla Warfare, King of the Dot, URL. You're in the midst of a lot of major cards.
Yeah.
You got High
Yep.
Stakes over here. Then you got the Crown over there. Then you got fucking World Dom over there. Then you got Gnome
Right.
and Summer Madness over here. Then you got a Black Ice Cartel wild card over here.
Right.
You in the midst of that, trying
Yep.
to get your shit off.
Absolutely. Making your name, relationships with
It's not
battlers,
easy.
people not wanting to go to different leagues, giving a chance to a new league. Probably had a bunch of big names that you were booking trying to overprice you because they don't know if you're here to stay, here to go. Let's just get the check out of you. Not saying this happened or not, but I live in the real world, not the fantasy world. I can imagine it has. The things that you had to go through, jumping through the hoops, then you making your name throughout the years, getting attention of the leagues who's been here way before you on some. They're not used to nobody creeping up on them. You put other leagues in uncomfortable situations of thinking like, damn, what's going on over here? And at the end of the day, you have developed, not only are you working with the bricks right now, but you developed my era of RBE. And again, I'll still be selfish in saying I think that was the biggest era of RBE outside of the max out events. Those are events, but I'm talking about the way you built up and believed in a show off, in a Ahdii Boom, in a Oops, in a Gyms, in a J Murder, and like, you know, we've made, I made money off a hobby over years because you putting me in a position to go. I traveled the world. I mean, I'm petting kangaroos and fucking Australian bitches off of battle rap like that. I used to just do on some rhyming in the
Petty
lunchroom.
kangaroos.
And I just want to say, man, like, you know, salute to you. I think sometimes when people come off so humble, they forget that sometimes these, you know, you need to get some recognition as well. Just because you're out here showing love and you're consuming hate so well, people thinking that you don't deserve yo, you doing good for yourself. I see
Appreciate
what you're
that.
doing. Keep it up. And I just
Thank
want to
you.
be here on camera to make sure that you understand. We see the work you're putting in, the
Thank you.
talent you're developing, the time, the effort, the money that you put in this game. People don't understand how long it takes to actually, because if you never ran a business, you understand how long it actually takes to get a revenue back, a come up back, a flip back. It's a lot of sacrifices you put in this game. And I just want to say salute to you and what you're
Thank you,
doing,
Jay. Thank
and
you. Thank you.
keep it up. You know what I mean? I
Appreciate
appreciate you
that.
as a league owner. I appreciate you as a friend. And I
Thank
want
you,
to see
man.
you win as you continue to do. Thank you for doing this with me today. And talking me into without you, I probably would not even have made a channel, let alone a second channel when the first one got away. And I
My
appreciate
nigga.
you for that. You know what I
My
mean?
nigga. Thank you. Thank you.
Even when we weren't talking every day, it was never malicious. You know what I'm saying? If I ever got mad behind the scenes, because I missed you as a friend. I ain't,
My
people could
God.
take that how they want. You know what I'm
My
saying?
God. My
Real
God.
talk.
I
So
got I can't I gotta put this on your channel too then, man. I put this on your channel. You know what I'm saying? Um the same way you say the era that you came in for RBE and the bricks that was established then. One thing that's so dope about, I don't even want to say your era, but that period, you know what I'm saying, of RBE, I feel like one of the biggest things that we've changed in battle rap, one of the biggest pieces of creating our own lane, our different looks, our personality, showing that, we have our own ways about going at this culture, was blood, sweat, and tears. That was what gave us our early separation and our early identity of we are over here.
yeah,
Fast forward, you got all these different types of, every league has done a rookies and vets type of card,
yeah,
just with a different title. And that's
yeah,
dope. And that's dope. But when RBE came, I got the interviews to this day of screaming to high hell, why the fuck is it only top tier versus top tiers and this versus that? Like, why we can't have this whole card like this? And when
yeah,
we came in with the blood, sweat, and tears concept, you were on those cards. If those battlers that are on the B side and getting the opportunities versus the rich dollars, so to speak, or the Cortezes, or the Averbs, or the Goods, or the Sirius Jones, or you know what I'm saying? If they don't hold their own, it looks, the whole card flops, the whole concept flops, the whole idea, the whole promotion, the whole lane that we're carving out flops. When Show Off gets an Arsenal or a Big K, and you get a Sirius Jones, and Oops gets an O Red in the Daylight, and the list goes on. If you guys don't show out, or at least show that, yo, these matchups actually do make sense, I don't know how RBE would have pivoted, or if our lane and our personality would have been carved out to the vision that me and Shata had.
mm-hmm.
So I say all the time, it's not one side, it's not two sides, it's always three pieces to making this shit work. Battle of A, Battle of B, and the platform.
Right,
And you were a part of that. That was our first separation. Blood, sweat, and tears.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
salute to you for holding your own, helping us, deliver what RBE represented. And during that time, it was the family. It wasn't about contracting. It wasn't about money.
mm-hmm.
It was this group of, like, let's say, 6 core RBE guys and the owners.
Yeah,
This is what it is.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? And you was a
yeah,
part of that. So it's dope to see people like you still on RBE. And I'll close out like this. People don't know it, but the largest card in terms of bookings that we've ever done was Straight to It Volume 2.
mm.
17 battles.
Yeah,
Me, purposefully mixed so much legacy and history into that card, being that I knew that we had 17 battles on the shit.
yeah,
I wanted to see a Jims. I wanted to see a J Murder. Bones Brigante, he was on our first card. Swave, our first main event. Rosenberg Raw, Ill Will, Big
yep,
K. Like, there was so much QB. There's so much legacy
yep,
on that card for RBE. It was, a lot of it was done on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
sure,
Nah,
and it
the
and it was
same
lit.
way.
We was there. It felt like old times again. I watched your
Yeah,
I just watched
money
your last
bags,
event.
money bags. Once again, our
Yep,
first
money
Bones
bags. Yup,
Brigante, money bag. These are people from our first card ever, New
straight
Year
up.
order.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, Jims, for and as much as you might throw me flowers for trying to motivate you or give you advice over the years, at the end of the day, you could always walk that horse to the fucking pond. But you know the saying, you can't tell him to drink. So that was you that still, let me blog, let me do this, let me create my content. I
right,
didn't write your raps neither.
right,
I didn't write your raps.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So, salute and shout out to you, man, because at the end of the day, there is no battle rap timeline without Jim. The same way you say, like, we are key players. I'm I'm humbly in the know that we are a part of the changing of the courses at times in battle rap. RBE
Absolutely.
is in books. Like I have people have mailed me books that they've written about with RBE in them, articles, and like we are on the hip hop, not just the battle rap, the hip hop timeline.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah.
dope. The fact that we are all hip hop. I don't know about you, but I can't live without hip hop.
Absolutely not.
I can't live without hip hop.
That's right.
And my company
She's
is
a part of
within
that.
the hip hop
Yeah,
timeline. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
And the same
magazines
thing
and
goes for
shit.
you.
It's in there.
Like at X amount of years, RBE remained at the forefront, whether it was your first, your second, your third, or your fourth, or your fifth, whatever. We remained at the forefront of this culture called
Yep.
battle rap on the timeline for like 10 years.
Absolutely.
And Jim's
Absolutely.
is a name relevant for like 10 years.
Straight up.
Hate him
Nah,
or love him.
yeah. 9 years right
So
now. 9 years
that
going
that
on
that's
10.
my acknowledgement of and thank you of what you said. That's my flowers back to you. And that's also like on a low, kind of like a sorry it's true reminder to people. My nigga, man, I appreciate you. You
Absolutely,
and
man.
your fatted out Amiri hat. I appreciate you.
Is it no good? I try. I thought you were gonna
Now
wear
it's
like
dope. It's dope. I just don't like when everybody jumps on the same thing at the same time. Like everybody starts saying
okay.
respectfully. Everybody
Oh
starts
yeah,
saying
yeah,
Amiri. When it
yeah.
all happens at the same time, I be anti it.
Yeah, but you know what
That's
though?
like
You're allowed to be. You're the guy in the, you know what I mean? You're sitting in the mansion with the fireplace, and I'm the one trying to get to where you at, and I'm the one with the $5,000.
six five
You know,
places. Six.
six
Six.
five place, six five
Six.
places, and I got diamonds on, and you don't have to do that. We living in two different. But you know what? To go,
Yeah, no more
go to
diamonds for
that.
me. No
We
more
we
diamonds. You can't take nothing from me, nothing off me.
we
That's
build
that's
up.
that's that's worth anything outside anymore. I don't do that. You gotta break it.
When
You gotta break it to the bank to talk
when we went out before
to
the event,
no diamonds
he
for
was
me. I'm
like,
sorry.
"Yo, why you wearing?" Anyway,
I
yo,
hated it.
ARP.
Yeah, that's me. I do my people's the same way. I might go to a certain spot with my like my
He's
man
like, yo,
Aaron is
he was like,
notorious
do
for
you?
that.
He's like, do you have it on you right now? I know you don't because you took the plane here. He's like, well, I don't either. What are you doing? I'm like, yeah,
Where
fuck.
was that? Oh, let me. You know what? Let me not speak
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
ARP, man, appreciate you, brother,
Likewise, my nigga.
my man.
All
All
right, so
right,
that's your edit. That's your
yeah,
edit.
so good. So now I just gotta